Hey everybody, this is Mr. Crafting. Today I'm going over Thor from the MCU. That's the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And, real quickly, hopefully you like this video. Why don't you subscribe, like, and join the Discord and link in the description. And with that out of the way, let's start this video. And before we get on to the scaling, I just want to quickly introduce our guest speaker. Would you like to introduce yourself real quick?
Yo guys, it's your boy Hotshot AB.
And if you guys remember Hotshot, is from like a lesser video of mine, the Goku versus Saitama, the Honest Truth video. So he's back again. He's a really good comic, Marvel, and DC scaler, right? So honestly, I'm really happy to have him here on the video. So yeah, would you like to say anything about yourself real quick?
I like trains.
I talk about Marvel, DC, Dragon Ball, anime. Sometimes I dabble in other anime, but mostly Dragon Ball, DC, and Marvel. But sometimes I dabble in other stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's get on to the video at hand. Now, something to understand when scaling Thor, we know that he actually does directly scale off other characters, one being Thanos, who he's able to overpower all 6 Infinity Stones Thanos. Now, Thanos in just Endgame was stated that he was going to be able to destroy the universe down to its even last atom and then create a new universe, which would, that's just universal. And with even Thor being overpowered quite casually to the point of almost one-shot him, Thor would be able to output over 2.118 times 10 to the 93 joules, which is just a little higher into universal. But there's other feats to support universal Thor even without scaling off Thanos, if you don't buy that, which Hotshot has provided the feats.
Alright guys, so I'm going to get into why Thanos snapping the universe makes sense, why it aligns with it, why Thor, it makes sense of Thor and him scaling to Thanos. But in Thor the Dark World, in one of Thor's early entries before Infinity War, he fought Malekith, who was going to spread his power throughout the universe with one of the Infinity Stones. I believe it was the Reality Stone, but yeah. And then Hela, if Loki and Thor didn't stop her, she was going to threaten all the 9 realms. And if you think the 9 realms in the MCU works as the comics, then it'd be all the realms, individual realms would be universal. But if you think it's 9 realms is just one big universe, then it's still universal.
Yeah, and so it still backs up the fact that they have this universal stuff. Even someone like Doctor Strange, who was able to briefly contend with Dormammu, who is thanks to your scans, is a extra dimensional being, and it's just his realm is part of him. And even Thanos should logically scale above Dormammu as being a bigger threat. Would you agree? And that could also, further support Universal. And honestly, that's about as high as you get for that specific meta. But there's also speed we gotta look into, which, there's some pretty good speed feats Hotshot has provided.
So some speed feats for Thor and also the MC as well, because people don't talk about it, is so Thor and Loki were able to fight Hela through the Bifrost, and I believe it stayed the Bifrost can move through the universe and stuff like that. So that'd be an infinite speed feat for Thor. And then Doctor Strange was able to fight Dormammu in his realm, and Dormammu is beyond space and time, or time has no jurisdiction in his realm.
Even the fact that it's stated the realm is just void of time, and him being able to move there, makes him have inaccessible speed. And of course, if he can kind of scrap with 4 stones Thanos, who is able to still dog tag them all, but he can decently scrap with that. And then even Thor, who is just able to overpower this 6 stone Thanos, a much stronger Thanos, could casually even scrap with him as well. He should casually scale to this inaccessible speed. And with that out of the way, now there's one potential meta to go over, but before I go over that, would you like to just, with a little outro for Hotshot, would you like to say a little something about your channel, make some upcoming events on your videos, something like that?
I got this Superman versus Thanos video coming up. But that's and other stuff, but I'm gonna keep on down low for now. But yeah, Superman versus Thanos is coming out. But yeah, that's all I have for today.
And thank you for being on the channel, and we'll see you again. And so let's talk about this other potential meta. Alright, so like the meta I'm talking about now, something I discovered while rewatching the Ant-Man movie. It was stated that the quantum realm is a reality where all concepts of time and space are irrelevant. Now that would make the quantum realm an outerversal realm, and Thanos being stated to be able to destroy this realm, destroy the universe, which the quantum realm is a part of the universe. It like exists within the atoms, which he specifically said he was going to destroy even down to the last atoms, right? Which would mean Thanos with all 6 stones being able to destroy the universe, including the quantum realm, would actually make Thanos, outerversal conveniently enough, and even Thor, who is, able to overpower all 6 Infinity Thanos just from Infinity War, mind you, also outerversal, which is just kind of funny to think. This actually does make sense because since in the MCU is just, inspired by the comics, which in the comics they do have these outerversal size realms, and the fact that they're actually having these outerversal feats potentially now, that actually is putting them ranging and closing up on the comics now, so it's pretty unique, and I think it's a pretty unique meta. I do remember when originally watching the movie they mentioned something about time and space, but I thought it was like, oh, it's beyond time and space, so 5D, but nope, it's beyond the concepts of time and space. So that would make it an outerversal realm. And also with speed, it's kind of funny because like we know that Ant-Man was just able to move there, so if Ant-Man can move in this place, that could really just have him having irrelevant speed, and anyone that scales to him having irrelevant speed, which is just really funny to think about. And yeah, that would be all for this video. So I'm going over real quick. Thor has universal to outerversal attack potency, and in terms of speed, he has inaccessible to irrelevant speed, which is just a massive gap for each tiers, which I find is funny. And yeah, that'd be all for this video. Go sub to HotshotAB. He makes a lot of good content. I recommend you go see his videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and join the Discord if you want to just recommend videos to me, or even just talk or hang out. And don't forget to comment down below. And that's all. Mr. Crafty